tomorrow between 10 and 2 p.m., 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., we're inviting students, staff, faculty, alumni, and community members of Missoula to join us on the Oval to identify problems in the community, on campus, or the world at large that really are in need of a solution. So this is an initiative from the Blackstone Launchpad to try and engage students specifically in thinking creatively about problem solving, and it's designed for students who maybe are observing entrepreneurial culture and really like what they see, but they don't quite have an idea yet or an incentive to start something on their own. So this is a way where they can kind of easily slide into that entrepreneurial ideation space without even realizing they're doing it, just by identifying a problem that really needs a solution. And then from there, we're awarding something called a failureship. So we have money set aside for the top 3 problems that are being voted on currently, and the top 3 people who have identified what the community deems as important problems that need a solution, we will award them money to fail at something. So they're going to hopefully think so far outside of the box that failure is a definite option, or they could succeed and try and solve something very creatively.
Yeah, I'm fascinated by the term failureship. Where did that come from?
Sure. So Paul Gladen, the director of the Launchpad, came up with that term when we're considering failure. Like, often failure is identified as something that is bad and that people kind of wince when something happens and people fail. But really what we want to do is make failure okay, because in our failures we learn so much that it's really a win. So a failure, we want students to feel like if they fail while they're trying something really crazy and outside the box, that's wonderful, because they're forging a new path and they're thinking really outside of the norm, and that's where innovation happens.
Are you aware that the Curry Health Center is doing something almost identical to what you're doing?
Yeah, they're doing a whole month-long celebration of student resiliency and failure. So it's really great that we can parlay with them and help students gain that experiential learning piece. And I think Curry is coming at it from a way where students, millennials, I think especially, are encouraged not to fail. Parents are there to support them every step of the way right now, and so they don't fail as often, and they aren't learning from a lot of those experiences of failureship, and they aren't gaining some of those resiliency skills. And for us, it's a very similar idea where failureship, like a failureship or a student who fails, will learn some really important skills that then they can take either into a business they begin, a nonprofit that they're involved in, or a community project that could be helpful to their community in the future.
Got it. All right. If folks want to get more information, obviously they need to be there on Wednesday, right?
Yeah, so there are a few different things that people can do to stay involved. So they can either, one, come on Wednesday, and we'll have 99 red balloons on the Oval where people can write with a Sharpie a problem that they see in the community or on campus or the world at large. So they can definitely participate that way, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the Oval. Another way that they can participate is by going to the Blackstone Launchpad Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Blackstone Launchpad University of Montana. It's a long handle, but if you Google it, you'll find it. And there, they can vote on 13 submissions that students put forward. So they can vote on their top problem that a student has put forward, and of those votes, we will be awarding $750 to the first prize, $500 to the second prize, and $250 to the third prize.